Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Happy, what's today? What day is today? Thursday. Happy Thursday. One step closer to Friday and the weekend. Um, Jay will be hopping on shortly. Um, so just give him a couple of minutes. Haven't had him on in a while. He's been doing some really cool stuff. He's shared some on social media, so he's been showing me some of the stuff he's working on. Really kicking things off. So I'm still working away on this Wolverine 350 David Finch homage. And what's up, Amanda? What are you checking in for? Thanks for saying hello. Oh, up to no good. You know how we roll. Just waiting for Jay to hop on. It occurred to me that I know way too many artists named Jay. J5, Jay Warner, Jay Peteranetz, Peter. People whose names I can't pronounce. But I think we've all come to the conclusion that there's a lot of things I can't pronounce properly. So yeah. Did you go crazy in X-Men Metal, or are you staying away from that? Ah, all right. Some interesting cards in that set. The PMG stuff's looking a little weird, but some of the high number cards are really nice. Sup, Warner? Speaking of Jays. Jay's gonna be on. Is gonna be on in a few minutes. Just wrapping something up. Yeah, man. That's some of the I've seen some people kind of fuss about the recycled art, but I guess it really depends on the art. I mean, some of the art is top notch, like the Sinkovic stuff, and when I saw the Mystique on Eugene's stream yesterday, and that's just gorgeous. I mean, that's pretty sure that's Bianchi. So there's a lot of Liefeld in there, which I know is not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, Warner, Jay's supposed to be hopping on. So, Jay, not Fife. Uh, Peteranetz. Hey, I think I said that properly. And I think it looks like he's setting up. Yeah, I see him in the back room setting up, so we'll add him to the stream in a second. Where's Gordon? I don't know. Where is Gordon? It's probably mowing the lawn or something. Oh no, that's Warner's job. What's Amanda's Secret Service code name? Lester. I think we should go with Lester. Hey, Gordon. There he is. Let's see what Jay is saying. Oh, and he's bounced again. Lester. Warner, you posted a question, but I don't think you answered it anywhere. What's your Secret Service name? Is it Zima? Baron Zima? I think it should be Baron Zima. Oh, thanks, Gordon. It's actually watercolor paper, but I could see why you think it's fire. Bang. Hey, you there?
Yeah. I think I'm yeah. All right, here we go. Woohoo! Let's try this again. I thought I was all tech savvy and such, and apparently that's just not the case. So it's like I got this figured out, and no. Apparently not. So here we go. Let me see. Check my other camera here. Hang on. Ooh, that one's better. Okay. There we go. Now you guys might actually be able to see what's happening here. Look at that.
It's fuzzy, so I don't know if it's your connection or if it's my connection.
Okay. How you guys doing? Good? Everybody there?
Yeah, we got a couple of people in the house. Warner's here, Gordon, Amanda, Michael O'Connor just popped in. Hey, buddy. We're just talking about Secret Service names. Like if
Got
you
it.
were
Jay's Fuzzy.
Is your Secret Service name Fuzzy?
That's what Jalen just said.
Yeah, your image is fuzzy.
Oh, my image is fuzzy.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't help out much. It's clear on my camera.
Yeah, maybe give it a minute. It might just be a buffering thing.
Yeah, possibly.
So what's going on?
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
All right.
Got a little bit of shining going on today. Works out though. It's been the family is back in Colorado. I'm down in Georgia all by my lonesome, and of course the day that they're running around everywhere to try to get ready to come back. So problems abound.
All right. Oh, there. See, the image is starting to sharpen up a bit.
Glorious.
Great success.
Great success. So, but since Warner yesterday was having this amazing stream with Wills, and I was not able to hop on, thought it would be fun to do one because I haven't had a chance to just hang out and paint for a while.
Yeah, you haven't hopped on in a while, so.
Yeah, last quarter at school was a pain in the butt, so it was a lot of work.
That makes sense.
Did not have much of a chance.
So are you off for the summer now, or how does it work down there?
Well, I had to come back so I could teach. Otherwise, I'd still be in Colorado too. But it's elective teaching, so I could teach or not, and I decided to because, number one, I'm not sure what else I would do with myself over the summer, and number two, it's extra money, so I can't complain about that.
Okay, getting paid's good.
Paid is good.
Yeah.
Paid is very good.
One.
So figured may as well. So that's that. I'm just playing with some Mr. Incredible, and I might whip out some of the other sketch card commissions I've got to do here this week in a little bit, depending on how I feel about this painting and where it's going.
You've gone like full steam ahead with painting though lately, right? Because you weren't really doing the painted stuff before, right?
No, and I've been trying to avoid it for a while. But at the school I teach at, the professors have faculty development goals every year, and my department chair thought it would be good if I knew how to do some traditional paints, and I agreed with him, so here I am.
Yeah, because you teach digital, right?
I usually teach digital, yeah. So, but
that's the same thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Photoshop, paintbrush.
Mm-hmm. So, I wanted to get a little bit better at this. In the next comic that I'm putting out, hopefully the next comic I'm putting out, I wanted to do a traditionally painted cover for, just for some advanced skill set, and make that the Kickstarter promo edition, so it's got a little bit higher quality feel to it, and so it all works out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So this is my practice before I throw down on the cover itself.
And you're doing this in gouache, right?
Doing this in gouache. Yep.
Why gouache?
Because that's what Stephen Gardner uses, and he knows how to use it, and he's teaching me how to use it, so I thought I would use gouache.
Oh, okay. That's a good reason.
It's as complex as that. He said, I use gouache. I said, I want to learn from you. And he said, go get gouache. And I said, okay.
And here we are.
And here we are. But the reason he uses gouache, and what I do like about it, is it gives you the capability to get nice and opaque like you can out of acrylics, but it reactivates with water, like watercolor. So I like that aspect of it.
Yeah, and that's actually the aspect of it that I just can't wrap my head around. Like the fact that it reactivates drives me nuts. That's what I never really gave gouache.
I like the fact that it reactivates because it keeps me from screwing things up too much. And if I want just a little bit more mix, I can get just that little bit more mix. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't give me the frustration of acrylics obviously you can get nice light washes with acrylics, but it doesn't, if you screw something up with acrylics, you kind of have to go back over everything with it. Whereas with gouache, you can just like reactivate and pull some stuff up and then get back in there with something else and get a little bit of mix in it, or just get really, really tight with some of the opaque, really dry paint, and it actually does a pretty good job not activating or reactivating. So
Yeah, I think like anything else, just you got to get a feel for the medium.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've loathed acrylic since undergrad, so I'm trying
I
to do that
can't
again.
say I share that sentiment. So
Yes, I know, and you do a great job with acrylic, and I envy you for it. But I just acrylic can eat a.
it's okay. This is not a child-friendly show. You can
Well,
say what you want to say.
I'm gonna try to be nice.
Oh, okay.
It may not work for very long, but I'm gonna try.
Let's see the comments. Gordon says he's looking forward to doing another Friday sketch card showdown again soon. We will do one soon.
Yeah, we got to do some more.
Maybe next week.
I like those throwdowns.
Yeah.
I like being able to take on Montoya, who just rocks those out like a beast. He's like, here's a sketch card. Here's a sketch card. Here's a sketch card. Like, you, Jason.
Now what? Now what? Now what?
Yeah. What's next? What's next? How about you not being so quick? That's what's next.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I gave up on the trying to find a shortcut to do things faster because I can't. I work at my pace, and it is what it is.
That's right. Yep. And I think that's probably the right way to go about it. But it's still fun.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not complaining about it. And this is how long it takes, and when it's done, it's done.
Yep.
So Warner says he's never done gouache. You should try it. You should. And Gordon wants to learn how to paint one day. Yeah, today's the day.
He wants to learn to what?
Paint.
Paint?
Yeah. One day.
It's not that hard. Unless you suck at it, then it's really hard.
That doesn't really seem like the advice you get from a teacher.
That's my philosophy. Right? I teach people how to do stuff. You suck at it till you don't. Good job.
Oh,
that's my teaching philosophy right there. Anybody want to take some classes with me? I got you taken care of.
You're good at it, you like it. If you're not good at it, not so much.
Yeah. Hooked up. Right there. I teach at the college level.
That's funny.
Ringing endorsement for my skills right there.
Warner says that one day he'd like to learn how to paint as well.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Warner. So I had like topics for us to talk about, but I forgot what they were. I think one of them was Unbound, because I know you're chasing that. Right?
I need to get over to the chat. Hang on. Yes. Okay. Sorry, what was our topic?
So one of them was, oh, and he's gone. Man down. I'm sure you pressed the wrong button. Be right back. So I'll talk a little bit about areas. Was it something I said?
It was. I was very offended. I'm not sure by what, but I'm sure I was.
So saying one of the topics was talk a little bit about Marvel Unbound.
Marvel Unbound?
Yeah.
I'm very jealous of your autographs.
Oh. Yeah, I've been like, I think half my packs have been autos.
That's nice, man. I want that Cloak and Dagger auto, but I don't have anything to give up for it. But that's a beauty of a card right there. I love that Cloak and Dagger card.
Yeah, that's that one. I think to date is my favorite. Blink is a close second.
The Blink is a badass card too.
Yeah, I got that in an auto too.
Yeah. I accidentally traded mine away after my 4-year-old hit the accept button.
Oh, jeez. And I take it, traded it and take it?
No, I had to get another one from somebody else.
Oh.
Because the guy that I got that I traded it to had already traded it to somebody else, he says. But it was not found when I just searched for autos. I couldn't find the right serial number. So I am going to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though apparently the guy that did it is kind of known for trying to take advantage of newbies. So, I'm not sure how much I should give him the benefit of the doubt, but I'm going to this time. But.
Did you trade away one of Warner's cards?
Did I trade away one of Warner's cards?
Yeah, that's what Warner says. That Jay traded away one of my cards.
I did, but I don't collect sketch cards, so I got something else for it. Don't worry, Warner. It went for a good chunk of stuff, so feel good about that.
Like 6 Doctor Strange daily effects.
Yeah, exactly. But I got 6 of them. I don't know what I traded it away for, but I knew it was good, and I was all excited to get a Warner sketch, but I don't collect sketch cards. No offense to Warner or anybody else who does sketch cards, but just don't collect them, so I don't keep them.
Yeah, he's just busting a balls.
I know, but I feel bad because Warner is a badass, and his work is badass, except for that one piece that he did. But we won't talk about that one.
Which one?
He knows. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. If he's gonna bust my balls, I'm gonna bust his back.
The one with the crossed eyes?
There it is.
Yeah, but back to Unbound, it's a gorgeous looking set. And Fred or Roy, whichever one of them is doing the social media, is posting the full on branded art.
Yeah.
And it's gorgeous. I mean, some of the cards are cropped weird, like Black Widow, Blink as well. Gonna cropped one of her hands. But when you see the original art, I mean, even Bullseye, considering that it was kind of, and Amanda, this isn't a shot at your boy, considering it was kind of the least excitement driven card so far, because that one sold out in over an hour. Even that one was cropped weird, but when you see the original art in its full glory, it's a really, really nice card.
That's a good painting. Yeah, I had put up the Cloak and Dagger was coming thing on the group, the MCCW group, and there had been some comments, I wish there was more than just the cowboy shot, essentially.
Yeah.
I was like, I agree with that. And the social media person for Freddie Ann had responded to it. I was like, no, I didn't mean to, say it wasn't
bad. A shot. Yeah.
Yeah. This is not that it's a bad shot. It just, I would love to see more up closes, because being a professor and an artist, being able to afford some of that original, that's not going to happen. So using the cards for reference and for inspiration is always, it's part of the reason I get the cards is I want to be able to look at the brush strokes and the mark making and see how it's done. But those kind of the cowboy shots just don't lend much to be able to do that.
Right.
But that's all right. He was very gracious in his response. And
then
mainly,
he blocked you.
What?
And then he blocked you.
Yeah, he was like, never mind. Fuck this guy. This guy's an asshole, which he would not be wrong about. But that being said,
but yeah, and actually, I think we confirmed that it's actually 2 people.
yeah,
They're really nice.
yeah, his response was great. Just I was like, I didn't mean any offense by it. He goes, oh no offense was taken. Just wait. And I was like, all right, I can wait.
Yeah, see, and I thought that they're releasing them in alphabetical order. All right.
Well, that's only how those sets tend to go, but
then how do you get Cloak and Dagger before Captain America, Captain Marvel, Cable?
nobody cares about those 3 characters at all.
Yeah, I guess.
We don't want to.
Right.
We don't want to admit it, but those that are supposedly some of the most popular characters in the Marvel library, nobody cares about them. We all know that.
Yeah, nobody cares about Spider-Man.
No.
Venom.
Wait, why are we talking about Spider-Man? We're talking about Captain America.
Well, yeah, but
back to topic.
Yes, you're right. Sorry, apologies.
Back to topic. Now, I'm really excited for the Unbound stuff. I've been buying a lot more than I need to. And the reason I'm buying a lot more than I need to is I know at some point I'm going to miss another pack because I missed Black Widow. So I'm just like stocking up and loading up because I'm sure at some point I'm going to miss one of them. And when I do, I'm like, I've got all these early ones, and hopefully people will trade me.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I don't think I'm buying at the same volume you are, based on your collection that I saw on ePack. But I'm just gonna buy a bunch, like from the first dozen, and then stop buying and just trade. Hopefully, that's the plan.
Yeah, that's kind of where that was my thought and thinking as well, and we'll see if that works out. But I'll tell you what's driven the volume that I have is you and your damn, I got an auto posts. Like if I just get like
I've done
more,
that 3.
If I just get one more, I'll get auto. I promise, just one more.
3 times I did those posts, and you're like the 5th person that said you always get an auto. Like, no, man, I've got 3 autos.
Well, yeah, no, but it's not. It's just it's just that like I'll buy 3 packs and then I'll buy 3 more, and if I don't get an auto, then I see your post with like I got an auto. I'm like, God damn it! All right, I'll buy 3 more.
Then you end up with 74 bullseyes. Hey, Wayne.
Yeah. But it did help me get some Black Widows, which was great. So now I've got some Black Widows. But what I've been doing is I've been taking and popping one into my transfers, and then locking one so I've got them ready for the achievements when they come around. I see Wayne Griffin. Hi, Wayne Griffin.
So the first achievements on the first quarter, right?
Yeah.
So how does that work? Do you need to
know.
have them on ComSpeed, or?
I think you have the 13, and you just do the achievement on it. So I'll probably bring the ones in my transfer. I'll just leave those there, and then I will redeem one of the other sets that I've got. And then if somebody wants,
I mean, from a mechanics point of view, you just log into ePack and you press a redeem button or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Clearly, I mean, look at that art. I mean, you're talking about Unbound. My bad.
Yeah, Unbound, yeah.
Sorry, I got confused. You're never going to do one of these with me again, are you?
No, I will. I'll just mute you.
Just watch him work. I want to talk. No, fine.
I'm just gonna have to get a little piece of paper and you can write your comments.
It's just gonna be one sticky note right above whatever I'm working on that just says "F you, Dre." The whole time. That's all it's gonna be. Unmute me. No, F you, Dre.
Okay, so Wayne says, yeah, just redeem next to the achievement, then the card show redeemed, then the achievement shows up. Got it. Okay, so it's a pretty straightforward process.
Yep.
Yeah, like I'm not chasing the achievement, but if I can get it, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, like if it's there, you may as well, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not above pressing a button.
That's good.
Oh, hang on. We can become famous by followers, primes, and viewers. Uncut the. Okay, how do you block someone?
No. I want to be famous. How do we do it? Do it.
It's on Twitch.
Nah.
Big follows space.space.com.
I guess I'm starting to get the right amount of followers on Instagram because every single time I put a new post up, I always get the, hey, promote with the thing and email, DM us at this.
Like, and you don't do it?
No, hell no. Because it's like, yeah, you can get a full story for $5, or you can get a post and a shout out or a month for like $20. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm fine. I don't need to pay money for you to put my post up to millions of viewers when your followers are like 30. You got 30 followers.
Yeah, it's all fake accounts. I love those bot things though.
Yeah.
Promote your thing on thingy. No.
Yeah. But at the very least, I feel like I'm to the point where now that I have enough followers to get the bots to recognize me, I feel pretty good about myself. You know? Like that's
you can check that box.
What?
Check that box.
Right.
Am I spam bait? Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, damn.
There's an achievement.
Not quite as good as some of the achievements as you can get on EPAC, but it's a good one. I'll take it. So I don't know.
Better than nothing.
The only achievement I've done on EPAC is for Marvel 80th, I think. I don't know.
All right, so Sylvester's here. How's it going, buddy? Jan says the sticky note will be I am in a timeout. Yeah. Okay. So why Mr. Incredible?
Why Mr. Incredible?
Yeah.
Why not Mr. Incredible? I think is a better question. He's incredible. That's about the only reason. I wanted. This was
Good
my.
answer.
Oh, don't fall over. There goes the camera. No, I don't know. I was just playing with different characters, and as I was working on some of the other pieces, I figured I wanted to do somebody that had some good strength and some good fat, and Mr. Incredible seemed like a good person to do that with, just to get a little bit of textural variety, I guess.
I'll get a little bit thick and thin and all of that in there.
Mm-hmm. So, get some of those hard edges on some of the muscles, get some of the soft edges on the fat, and just kind of see if I could work that and see what it looked like with a little bit looser brush strokes. And so it's all just practice. It's all just practice. So
All
We'll
right, I'll
see how.
accept that answer.
What?
But I'll accept that answer.
I'm glad. It's the best one I could come up with. So, all right. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm trying
and
to
are you? Oh, go ahead.
I'm trying to get a little looser on my brush strokes just to see what some looser mark making can do for me. So that's part of this too. Try to be a little less precious about my mark making.
Well, the was it Deadpool? Yeah, the Deadpool you did was very organic.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I loosened up a bit, especially when I got to some of the details, but I still got some areas of tighter brushstrokes. And one of the things these guys that are trying to teach me how to do this kept saying is just work bigger, practice looser, work bigger, practice looser. So that's what I'm doing.
We
So
probably know what they're talking about.
I tend to listen when they talk about painting. Yeah. So I'm going to keep doing that, and then hopefully just keep getting better.
You can only go up, right?
Well, that's a good theory. I like it. I'm going to stick with it, and we'll see if it pans out. That's the goal, is to just keep going up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Working bigger on a 2.5 by 3.5 inch canvas.
Well, this is a 3x5 canvas.
There you go. That's already like what, 50% up?
Double the size.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah. It's not bad. All right. Cool. Anyway.
So I was watching, before the stream, I was watching Greg Hildebrandt's stream, because he's on it.
Yeah. How was that?
It's good. They're talking about copyright and IP and contracts and stuff like that. It's a very interesting conversation. They talked about it last week as well, and I couldn't catch all of it last week. But yeah, it's a very unknown world, and I'm kind of not sure if I should have brought it up, because I don't know if I want to talk about it too much. But the general unawareness or ignorance of copyright law that artists have or creators have, and I don't mean that as an insult or a jab. It's pure ignorance. It's shocking.
Yeah. You aren't kidding. Yeah, I think the guy that writes the comic that I've been working on, his wife is an IP lawyer, so she keeps us in line. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into what we can, can't, should, and shouldn't do, and how vastly almost every single person just ignores it.
Yeah, and I guess my point is that there's a difference between knowing that you're infringing and actively doing it because whatever reason, right? However you justify it, and just being totally oblivious to the fact that you're infringing. And I think most people are just totally oblivious. But like, yes. I've seen that in my professional work all the time, down from people just grabbing images from Google for commercial purposes and saying, "What? I found it on Google." To taking concepts and going to production with them without paying the designer or slogans or anything like that, without actually paying or having an agreement in place with the creator of said content. And they're like, what? I just didn't like the whole story. I just took the headline. Yeah, well, it's still intellectual property and you still don't pay for it. And
Yep.
even down to people using animated GIFs for commercial purposes or memes,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, it's one
Yep.
thing if you or me post on a thread a meme because it's non-commercial. It's a whole different story if Nike does it. Right? But anyways, I digress. It was a good listen. If you're into that stuff, you should go back and play it. They don't take the videos down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something that we definitely talk about in Teach Digital Illustration. So it's one of those things that we do talk about a little bit in that class.
I think your phone's going to explode.
Hang on, wife's calling. I'll be
Yep.
right back.
Okay. Or Wayne says, always wondered on drawing. See, after Juice going copies of famous comics, makes sense. People steal others' work and do not credit it. So, Wayne, I'm not talking about. Well, there's two parts to it, right? One is the using somebody else's work. Sorry, 1 second. So there's two things. There's like what I'm doing here. This is based on a David Finch cover. I'm not hiding that it's based on a David Finch cover. When I sign it, it will say after David Finch. So this is my one-of-one artistic interpretation of Marvel's intellectual property or trademarks of Wolverine, Maverick, and Sabretooth, and David Finch's art. It's a one-of-one original piece, and that's it. I don't own any trademarks or copyrights over it. But legally, I'm not allowed to make copies of it, right? Because that's what copyright is. It's protecting copies. When you're stealing somebody else's work and not crediting in it, and you're taking credit for, like, if I was going to do this and then never mention that there was an homage to David Finch, that's just bad on so many levels outside of the legal part. Right? That's straight up theft. And it just creates, if there was some sort of legal action, that just adds a whole new layer to it, because then it's plagiarism. But really the thing around the copyright, and I said I don't want to get into it, but I'm going to get into it. It's around prints. Because any artist has the right to paint, draw, ink, whatever they want. Right? I can draw a Batman. And I can't claim ownership over the character. I can sell it. I can sell that original piece. Can't be used commercially because I have no license to that intellectual property. And using it commercially automatically means making copies of it, which you're not allowed. So I think the whole conversation that there stemmed around people selling prints at cons. And it's one thing if you're just selling prints of the Magic Fairy princess they invented. It's another thing if you're selling prints of Batman. And it's a whole other story if you're selling prints of Michael Keaton as Batman. So, interesting topic that has no real conclusion for this conversation. All right, I think we can move on to Maverick. Yeah, I mean, you see it at cons, you see it at events. People are just selling prints. Some of them are their own prints, like prints of their own work. I've seen at conventions and at events, people selling prints of other people's stuff that now they go on Google and download a high-res image and make prints of it. So they're like double copyright infringing and plagiarizing. Legally, you have the right to. Jay's back. You're back.
I'm back. Not as much of an emergency this time. Just, you know. Oh no! Oh, I just screwed that
Just
up.
wanted to talk.
Well, yeah, basically. This is why I wanted to have my phone available
Oh,
because I can't, turn the volume down on my phone, hear my wife, and still be on the stream because I can't turn the volume down on you without turning the volume down on her.
when I
So-
use my phone, I just put it on Do Not Disturb. Then none of the notifications come through.
Yeah.
But that's
I
got
would-
its whole bunch of problems that come with that.
Yes. That would not be something I could do today. Otherwise, my wife would not be very happy with me. So I had to be good today.
So let's just say she's like, "You're always streaming with your idiot friends."
Yeah. God damn it. What are you doing? Trying to make notoriety and potentially some money. You have a good job. I know, but I like to draw stuff and talk to people. That's not really what she said, honestly. How it actually goes. But there you go, guys. The look into Jay's married life. Do. Aren't you excited to now know a little bit more about this random guy that you met in an online chat room?
Oh, I've seen horror movies that start like that. He seemed so nice.
He was such a nice guy.
And then the weather turned bad, so we went to his hotel room, and he had some Zima.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure what he put in it. They looked like Jolly Ranchers, but
I'm just gonna stop that.
yep, we're done with that conversation, huh? Fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
This is coming
the
along.
copyright thing. Yeah, you really got a good handle on the blend.
Oh, thank you. It's the gouache that does it. Because I can just throw down some nice solid marks and then get a little water and blend that beast in.
Yeah, I gotta give gouache a second pass.
You got to come over to the gouache side.
Mm. Like, I love Alex Ross's work, right? And he's
Right.
big advocate for gouache, but I cannot understand how, because he does darks first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how you can do like a black underpainting in gouache and then go over it in yellow and it doesn't look like your dog threw up on it.
Well, that's because it's Alex Ross, and Alex Ross knows how to do that crap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's why I gave up on gouache, because I tried it. I'm like, this looks nothing like Alex Ross. Burn it.
Wait. You tried to do gouache, and when it didn't look like Alex Ross, you gave up?
Yeah.
No, all right. Thinking a little highly of yourself there, huh, sir?
Like, you watch his videos, and I thought he's just like a brush stroke, and then he doesn't look glazed, and boom, it's done. Like, no.
Yep. Yep.
Not happening.
No, that's not how it works.
No.
Absolute testament to that crap. But regardless, yeah, I did not know he worked in gouache until I watched a couple of his online videos. I thought he worked in acrylic.
Because it does look like he's working in acrylic, but it's not.
It does. It's insane. And then I watched that video, or one of his videos online. I was like, wait, that's gouache? You bastard. How can you do gouache like that?
And he says it in one of his interviews. He's like, this is not the way you're supposed to use this medium, but it works for me.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, he's very good. It's not fair. That's okay. We all have our strengths. We all have our weaknesses.
So look at the comments. So Jalen Warner had many of those conversations. I think that's around the Zemon come to my room. Dre's trying to make Jay feel bad. He's drawing the whole Future Weapon X movie poster on his set. Yeah, but I've been working on this for what, like 6 weeks now. And
I've been working on this for, about the same amount of time, but not actively.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep track of how much time I actually spend on these things.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one's at 8 hours now.
That's not bad.
I think I got maybe 2 left.
Nice. I'm not sure where I am on this 3, probably.
Just because there's 3 characters and Maverick has so much detail in them. If Maverick wasn't in here, this probably would have been done. But yeah, I don't mind. I think I've said that multiple times over the last year of streaming, that I don't mind spending the time on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because the alternative would be to take a painting class and paint apples.
There's nothing wrong with painting apples.
I don't want to paint apples.
Well, then don't paint apples.
That's why I'm doing this.
Come
on, pay attention.
I would pay attention. What are we talking about? What's happening?
Not apples.
Not apples. Microsoft Windows, then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wayne says this is the first time he's seeing you paint live.
What do you think, Wayne? How's it working? What are we thinking?
You don't do a lot of live stuff, right?
Not as much as I'd like to. But I think this is the first time I've actually done live painting. Most of the time when we're doing these little things, I'm working in marker. Just because that's what the current job is.
Right, and you got Jason Montoya sitting there banging him out.
God, man. I need to get some of his connections. Like, he's a Cryptozoic and he's at Tops, and I'm like, I want to work at Tops, but nobody ever emails me back. But it's okay. Upper Deck doesn't even email me back, so that's fine.
Well, it seems like it's with everyone.
Yeah.
I have nobody ever at Tops emailed me back either.
Well, next time there's actually a convention that they are at, just have to hit them up there.
Yeah, I had no idea they actually have physical appearances, but I guess it makes sense. They'll have booths.
Yeah, they're usually at San Diego. And I've talked to Cryptozoic at San Diego, but I haven't heard anything back from them. So
Yeah, I think Cryptozoic. They had the Game of Thrones license, right? That's Cryptozoic.
Yeah. Game of
Or is that
Thrones,
Ring
DC,
House?
Garbage Pail Kids.
Mm,
Oh, thanks, Wayne.
Star Trek. Is Star Trek there as
That I
well?
don't. I do not know.
One of them got back to me and they said that the only thing we're working on right now is Game of Thrones.
Hmm.
So if you want to send some samples over of this was a while ago, of Game of Thrones stuff, but not characters, because you can't have any actor likeness. It's like all environments and dragons and things, and I was like, yeah, not so much my bag.
You can't do actors' likenesses from Game of Thrones, huh?
Yeah, so it was all like environments and creatures.
Hmm.
So I was like, I don't really think I want to do that. Basically, you just got to reach out and see what they're working on and what kind of stuff they need to see in terms of samples.
Yeah.
Or just send samples of like, hey, here's some superhero stuff, here's some likeness stuff, here's some cartoony
Mhm.
stuff, or whatever, and hope for the best.
Yep. Though honestly, at this point, with my experience with Upper Deck, this might, other things might be worth it. But
Yeah, that's it.
we will see where the world takes me. The next thing that I'm working on, and it was just kind of officially confirmed today, is I'm going to be doing some live painting at a 4th of July concert down here.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of cool. But I'm going to be doing essentially a quick paint, but I'm doing a 36 by 48 inch painting. Is Jay a 17 or like Premiere 17?
Is that when you got
That's
recruited?
when I started, yeah. That was my first Upper Deck set, was Premiere 17. Yeah, so I'm doing a 36 by 48 inch painting in 8 minutes.
That's a perfect opportunity to paint an apple.
I know. I'm excited. I'm excited to paint the apple. No, I'm gonna do. I'm throwing down some thumbnails and ideas probably after we get done with this stream, but it's going to be something patriotic and probably pretty simple. It's going to have to be pretty simple for me to complete it in 8 minutes, but
Yeah, that size too.
yeah. So
But that's cool.
yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm hoping it opens up the floor for some other of the professors or students that I teach to come do some of it here in the future too. We'll see. So
Warner says you should do an owl. So you should
just
take
do
that
an
into
owl.
consideration. An owl, like,
Yeah, it's a thought. It's a thought.
And if you're not sure, just Google how to draw an owl.
Right.
And Sylvester said Google how to draw an owl. You should just Google it anyways. And Sylvester says this is the first time seeing and meeting Jay. And I believe so, Sylvester, because he hasn't been on in a while.
Yeah.
He's been hiding.
I have been. I've been hiding in my little hiding hole over here.
But he's good people.
Honestly, I'll let you guys have a little. Where are my pencils? Hang on. Let me get a pencil. We'll be right back.
Do an owl. Did you find your pencil?
No, I did not. I don't know where it went. Damn it. This is the only problem with like not having family around is I don't have to stay as organized. So I just put stuff places.
No.
Ah. Success. So my pencil's not in there. Damn it! Be right back.
Yeah, the dog ate your pencil.
Okay. All right. So I'll let you guys have some, probably not like actual input, but here's what I'm thinking for this little painting that I'm doing. I'm going to have like my Marine, because there's a Marine band playing, which is going to be pretty cool. But I'm thinking a little trumpet. With Marine playing here in his little hat and his dress.
It's really hard to see. You went fuzzy again.
It's all right. I'll get it up here in just a sec. Hang on.
Yeah. Okay. Warner says Jay has only one pencil.
So?
Maybe time to invest in a second pencil.
What's your point?
Only need one pencil.
That's right. I have one pencil that I like, Jay. It's the one that keeps me safe at night. All right.
And Celeste says I would kill for my own art studio office space.
Yeah, me too. I'm at my dining room table right now.
Did you freeze? No.
Okay. So this is what I'm thinking. You guys can have a little bit of kind of fun insight into this potential process that I'm about to play with for the 4th of July. So the Marine band comes dressed in their Class A unis. So we get this nice kind of bright blue on the pants here. Blue there. And I want to just kind of like throw down some nice.
Isn't this cheating though?
What?
Basically blocking out your painting in advance.
How else am I supposed to get it done in 8 minutes?
Just let the brush do the talking.
That's what I'm doing. The brush is doing the talking right now. So, what's your point?
No, I have no point. I'm just trolling.
No, but this is these are my little thumbnails, right? So this is what I'm hoping to get approved. So we'll see if this works.
Oh, they have to approve it. Okay.
Yeah, they have to approve kind of the idea, at least to start. And especially because this is the first time that they've done this, and this is the first time in a long time that I've done this.
I guess they want to make sure you're not going to go to a giant bag of dicks or something.
Well, you know, you never know. Although, no, I won't say it. Never mind. Never mind.
Shh. So you're just going to do like an impressionistic.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, that size in 8 minutes. That's really.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty quick. But
Sure, being a big brush.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have probably a 1.5 inch brush to do this with. So here's hoping that I can get it pretty well blocked in.
Warner says, I think dress blues alphas are army, right?
Well, there's a marine dress blues, marine dress blues, marine dress blues. I just looked stuff up on the internet, Jay. You might know better than me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that'll work, huh? See where you're going with that.
Just something nice and kind of simple like this. Give me a little bit of and then just play with some nice, vibrant Americanism there in the back. It's nice, kind of flowing. Make sure I get the right amount of stripes on here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make sure you get you count your stripes.
But
I remember there used to be, I'm sure it's actually still on, some reality TV show about tattoo artists.
mm-hmm.
This is kind of like American Idol, but with tattoo artists. So every week they eliminate someone and they have like a live tattoo challenge. And then one week they had this challenge where they had Vietnam vets come in and they were supposed to fix their old tattoos because they're all done. And those times bad ink, a lot of them were done overseas, so they're fading. So this one guy had something, it was on his back, so he couldn't really see it. And I think he had the anchor, and then he wanted to add the flag and the eagle and everything else. And this chick does it, and then he's looking at it, and he's not thrilled. And then the judge comes in and he's looking at it, it's like, you're missing a stripe.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's like, this is a vet, right, who's getting an American flag tattoo, and she messed it up. And it's like, there's no fixing it the way the composition was, like, because you can't, there's no fixing it.
Right.
It just totally nerfed it.
Whoops.
Mm-hmm. Count the stripes.
Yes.
I think
something kind of quick and simple like this.
I think that'll work, and I think you probably bang that out in 8 minutes on a large scale. If you could get more of a forced perspective in the soldier, then you could get a little bit of that New Orleans jazz vibe.
Like an yeah.
Right, so you can still have the flag in the background, but then if you curve him and make kind of the trumpet come more upwards.
I like that idea a lot.
And that's all the art directing I'm going to do today. So yeah, you should be able to do it.
There we go.
Time. Ooh, I gotta wrap it up soon because I gotta get my ass home.
Fair enough.
Should be, is it 6:40? Like 5 more minutes, and then I'll go.
All right. Sounds like a plan. There we go. So something like that. That's what I'm thinking. And I want to get a little more kind of dry brushiness out here. And then the other one that I was playing around with some thoughts of doing was just.
Warner says your 8 minutes are up.
Yeah, thanks, Warner. I'm sure they are.
You're missing a stripe. There you go.
Got it. Aren't you Canadian? Aren't you supposed to know less about our flag than I do?
No, Warner put 7 and 6 in the comments.
Oh.
So I'm counting.
Yeah. All right. And then do
All right. Are you going to have to do all the stars if you do that, though?
we will see. If I do, I can bake that pretty easily. But then we'll have I don't know if I'll do like one person per stripe and have them be dressed, or if I'll do one person for every 2 stripes. But just kind of some silhouettes up here. I'm thinking with instruments, but you know.
8 minutes, dude.
I know.
That's like 30 seconds of silhouette plus getting the flag.
Yeah.
Can you use tape? Tape up the flag and just... just do a stroke over the tape, then pull off the tape.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like this one, but I don't know if you're going to be able to pull that off in 8 minutes on that size. Well, maybe you can. You're magic.
I am magic. I don't know what kind of magic, but we'll go with it. I'll take it.
I'm keeping this.
Believe in magic.
That was the McDonald's, right?
Yeah, well, I
The
mean,
McDonald's
they
jingle?
co-opted that at one point, yes, but it's actually a song.
Right,
They did.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Do. Let's see, the instruments would just be something kind of as simple as like a trumpet, and a sousaphone, and I don't know, that's the other thought that I had. Flute, sax,
saxophone,
and then do like, here's a drum, and he's playing the drums, then here's the drum kit, and just like a marching band, basically, something like that. I don't know. That was my other thought, but I do like this guy better.
Yeah, I like that better too.
Yeah. So
that's my vote. I mean, you do whatever you want to do. Right.
I'll do whatever the people are paying me say I get to do.
Yeah. Or yeah, you just do as you're told, okay?
That's right.
I'll take it.
8.5. Is that how long that took me?
I think you might be talking about the flag.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Got it. It's 7 stripes over the blue and 6 over the white.
No, it's 8 and 5. 8 on the blue, 5 on the
Yeah, but it's supposed to be
5.
7 and 6.
Yeah, 7 red, 6 white, but 8 on the blue field, 5 below.
I don't know. Whatever he says. I'm sure
Yeah.
he's right.
I believe him. So I don't know. Anyway, that's the 2 thoughts there. And then if that goes well, I get to do something for Bastille Day next.
What's Bastille Day?
It's the French Revolution Day.
Oh, okay. So then you can do the same thing with a French fry.
They want something a little longer form for that one if this goes well. So I might get 20 minutes or something. 7 with the star, 6 below. Killing me, Jay. You're right.
Okay, I gotta bounce.
All right.
Thanks for hopping on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Intermittently, apparently. But it was a good time. I appreciate it. We will definitely do this again.
Sounds good. Okay, thanks everyone for hopping on the chat. We will see you later.
All right.
Have a great weekend.
night.
All right, bye.